Hello guys, today we will talk about the latest Prime, which is Khora Prime. It was released on 16th July 2022 alongside the secondary weapon Hystrix Prime, the melee weapon Dual Kiris Prime and the Khora's exclusive companion Venari Prime. Compared to the normal Khora, Khora Prime have 50 more armor, 25 more energy, 25 more base shield. Khora Prime is accompanied by Venari Prime, which have 100 more armor, 50 more base HP, 15 more damage than the normal Venari. Now let's move over to her abilities. Let's talk about her passive first. Khora's passive is Venari. Venari is an exclusive companion for Khora, due to which Khora can simultaneously equip two companions. Khora can even take Venari to all matches such as Index, where you cannot take your conventional companions. Also, when Venari is alive, Khora gains 15% movement speed boost depending upon the ability strength. Khora's first ability is whipclaw. It's a pseudo-exalted AoE ability with 5 meters base range. This range can be increased up to 10 meters using ability range mods. Pseudo-exalted means that the mods on your melee weapon affects the damage of your whipclaw. But remember, we are talking about mods, not the weapon. The stats of weapon doesn't affect the whipclaw's damage. Okay, so now I will tell you the base stats of whipclaw and how to mod it. So the whipclaw has an innate 25% critical chance, 2x crit multiplier and 20% status chance. Okay, so the damage mods work on it, elemental works on it well too, aura mods also works on it, conditional mods, weeping wounds and blood rush works on it, but not condition overload and healing return. Okay, critical chance and critical multiplier is rolled separately for each target. Status chance mods also affects it. Combo counter also affects it. Weapon augment like this dual cleaver also works on it. Riven also works on it. These kinds of rivens are called statistics. Khora's second ability is Ensnare. It's one of the best grouping abilities in the game. Ensnared enemies receive 200% damage from whipclaw and Venari. The ensnared enemies hit by whipclaw will then pull in new enemies again. Subsuming Khora to helmet will offer Ensnare ability. Khora's third ability is called Venari. You can hold this ability to toggle between the three Venari postures. Attacking posture, which makes Venari attack. Healing posture, it heals the target for 50 HP per second in 10 meter radius. And the last posture is Protect posture. Venari uses tail whip to defend Khora by inflicting knockdown and disarming enemy. Both attack and protect postures have cooldown of 3 seconds. Replacing this ability for a helmet will not remove Venari, but you can only use attack posture, and if Venari died, you need to wait 45 seconds. Khora's fourth ability is called Strangle Dome. Khora creates a dome of 5 meter that lasts 20 seconds. This dome also has 10 meter grab radius from center. The grabbed enemies are suspended and helpless. This grab radius also helps Khora grab nullifiers without affecting the ability. Captured enemies also receive 200% damage from weapon and abilities except whipclaw. When we hit an Strangle Dome captured enemy by our whipclaw, it deals 100% whipclaw damage and all other enemies in the same dome receives 50% damage. Whipclaw's critical chance and status chance reroll on each enemy separately. You can have 2 active Strangle Domes at a time. Okay, so now we will talk about the new operator arcane, Emergence Dissipate. It actually works quite well for the Khora Prime. The reason for that is Khora's second and fourth abilities, which can group plenty of enemies, which makes Emergence Dissipate much more effective, though we won't be fully depending on this arcane as it's tiring. Okay, so next we will talk about synth mods. As you all know, we will be using two companions. One is Venari Prime, other one can be any companion you like. On both these companions, we will be putting two synth mods, Synth Fiber and Synth Deconstruct, together with Unranked Hunter's Command mod. Then after this, we will put Equilibrium on our Warframe. Okay, so these synth mods provide health orbs and allow us to pick up health orbs even at max health. Equilibrium is gonna convert those health orbs into energy. Unranked Hunter command is to make our companions attack enemies affected by slash status, which we will be doing with our whipclaw. Okay, so let's talk about Khora's Augment. Khora's Augment can be acquired from the Syndicate, Steel Meridian and Red Whale. Okay, so Khora has 3 augment mods available. Let's talk about the first one, which is Accumulating Whipclaw, which is made for Whipclaw ability of Khora. What this augment does is it grants us 35% damage bonus after hitting 3 enemies in a single cast. This damage bonus provided by this augment stacks with ability strength. Due to this, we can just put this augment and not worry about ability strength. This damage decays at 2.5% per second. Khora's second augment is called Venari Bodyguard, which is for the third ability. In this augment, Venari dies in place of Khora and increases the respawn timer to 150 seconds. Killing enemies decreases this timer by 4 seconds for each kill. When Venari dies in place of Khora, you cannot respawn it manually, though you can do it if Venari dies normally by herself. You cannot use this augment if you replaced her third ability using Helminth. Okay, now is the time for the last augment, which is known as Pilfering Strangledome. It's an augment mod for the fourth ability Strangledome. This augment provides additional 65% drop chance to enemies caught in the Strangledome. This augment turns Khora Prime into a resource farming frame like Necros. We will also be using these two Ogre mods on our pistol and Naramon Focus School. Its power spike will help our combo decay slower. We will also be using Opening Slam. It will help us ramp up our combo counter faster. Okay, I have got 3 builds for you guys. First one is called Lazy Farm build. It has got 191% duration, so we can relax while farming. This build needs to be used with Decaying Dragon Key. You need to use your 4th or 2nd ability once your shield breaks. Your Whipclaw will not provide enough shield for shield getting anyways. Now I will show you the Steel Path gameplay of the lazy build. First we will use the Ensnare ability on the enemy. This will group some enemies for us. Now we have to hit them with our melee weapon to increase our combo counter. If any enemy attacks us while building combo, just use your Strangledome, the 4th ability. It will also restore the shield which you require for the shield getting. After that, all you have to do is just keep sweeping around. Okay, so this is my second build. This build is a tanky build for Khora. We will be using 3 Umbral mods in this build. If your Umbral fiber is maxed out, then you can put a former for Augment mod, since Khora's builds always have an Augment mod. In this build, we will be using Hunter Adrenaline to get energy. We will also be using Vinari's Healing Posture and this maxed mode Reconstruct Arcane for healing ourselves. Arcane Guardian is there to provide additional survivability until our adaptation stacks up. You can also use Hunter Recovery on our companions for even more survivability. Okay, so now I will show you the Steel Path gameplay of the Umbral build. Make sure to keep Vinari on healing mode. In this build, Hunter Adrenaline gives you back energy for your HP. Mode Reconstruct gives you HP back for your energy. Also make sure that whenever you are at low HP, use your abilities to heal yourself. As long as you keep using your abilities, you won't die. Look at how easily I can kill Steel Path Corrupted War. Let's talk our third and final build. I call it the LevelCap build. In this build, we will be using rank 8 Blind Rage mod to increase energy cost of Khora's whipclaw. We will also be using Arcane Energize in this build due to low efficiency. In this build, one cast of our whipclaw provides full shield gating with 97 shield, which is more than the Khora's prime 94 shield with Decaying Dragon Key. To learn more about shield gating, you can see the links in the top right corner right now. Remember that there are 2 more Augur mods on our pistol, as I stated in the pistol and Naramon section. Now I'm gonna show you the Steel Path gameplay of the LevelCap build. Alright, so we cast Ensnare on the first enemy we see. Then we do Opening Slam, which gives us double combo count. Now we will use Emergence Dissipate to get some energy. After it, use your Strangle Dome and Whipclaw to kill enemies. Make sure to not overuse your abilities, as this is an energy hungry build. But you can always count on Emergence Dissipate to get some energy from the grouped up enemies. As long as you keep casting your whipclaw after your shield breaks, you won't die. Now I'm gonna show you my statistic build. This is the first build, the Grenier build. This build focused mainly on slash because slash status effect ignores all armor and deals true damage. Only the Grenier build was shown in the video. For Corpus there is a slight change. we gonna remove all slash mods and put prime fever strike as toxin bypass shields. Third build is a Riven build. This build always does red crits. I bought this Riven like a month ago for 500 plats. These kinds of Rivens are called statistic Rivens. I will tell you about what Rivens to get in the next section and for which weapons. Okay guys, next we will talk about dispositions. These are all the 5 disposition weapons. 5 dispo means numerically 1.30 to 1.50 disposition. The stats of a Riven also depends on the grade. Higher the dispo and grades, higher the stats on the Riven. You can get any Riven from these 5 disposition weapons. Next I will tell you what roles you can use. Okay guys, when you are getting a statistic Riven, make sure these are the positives and the negatives. Best positive stat for a statistic is critical damage. All these negatives are totally harmless for statistic Riven, but the negative attack speed and range screws out combo gain potential from the weapon itself. Kindly like, share and subscribe if you liked my video. Thanks for watching.